recognize real. Realists was struggling to find by the culture of nature. Unlocked from the body, blindness removed, validity consumed, food peers from the concrete, infected through the urban mind state, mind sweet, gods and prophets will fall, the rich come forward, listen to the stars and the rains from decades.
Niggas say they trust me, but they can't trust me. Gotta keep it solid every day. I'm gonna watch you with these tigers and these lions in this break. Niggas say they real, but they not real. Nigga, I'm real and I'm real, recognize real. Funny with the dick, yo, you want to get you out here. I can run up on your pussy, nigga, can't deal. I would never ever wear a dress. I would never take a stand, nigga. When I'm climbing up the ladder of success, you can bet I would never kiss a man, nigga. I would never be a single kid. Cause we know that you don't nigga. If you got a problem, I say, cause the strength like a train. Up in this religion, right? Your kindness, they take it for me. Take it for me. They took my kindness for me. Fuck around and they shitted on me. Shitted on me. Now you need to do something, kids like niggas and bitches don't say. And bitches don't say. Cause when the angels surrounded by demons turns into a beast, get it back. Niggas say they love me, but they can't love me. Bitches say they trust me, but I can't trust them. Gotta keep it solid every day. I'm gonna walk with these tigers and these lions in that real. Niggas say they real, but they not real. Cause nigga, I'm real and I'm real. Recognize real, funny with the dick. Yeah, you with it, yeah, you out here. Run up on the pussy, nigga, cocktail. Let me up the keys, I'm a fight, nigga. Fight, nigga. Put me in that ring, I'm a fight, nigga. Put me in that lamb, I'm a right, nigga. Come up with a hit, I bet we blow for a night, nigga. Put me in that water, I'm a swim with some big shark tank. Take a look up at the stairs, nigga. 1, 5, 6, 20, 57 fucking hundreds. When you lose a drop, I'ma keep it fucking 100 here. Up in this world, you really, you get no glory, get no glory. I showed all of my love, all you did was just hate on me, hate on me. Now that I'm showing you all of the things you initially showed me, tigers and lions and sheep and the sheep get surrounded by peace. Get it back. Get it back. Come on through. We about to get it in, man. We about to get it in. Woo! Yo, tell us something, Prop. Whoa. Well, of course, that's us. We the inventors of science and mathematics. We the inventors of astronomy and astrology. Cushion Egyptian, ancient African DNA is all in my biology. All my people are proud of me. I'm just shedding the light on a lot of dark places in our society. Minds covered in poverty. Universal creator, hear me, cause I'm praying for you to get us out of it. Wicked nations run by the corporations. Capitalism, consumerism is our enslavement. And buy whatever they selling us, believe whatever they telling us. Then you wonder why they don't have a problem with killing us. It was written, this predicament was meant for us. Everything happened for a reason. Karma be catching up. If they could, they charge us for breathing the air that's blessing us. But they can't, so they just charging us and arresting us. No, destiny was meant to be changed. And change was meant to be broken. Cause God said let it be and it be. I'm just letting it be. Just like these words were meant to be spoken. Desire, faith, love, sex, romance, enthusiasm, I'm hoping. Fire, earth, air, water, either I'm approaching. Spirit taking over my mind and now it's open. Chakras activated, your matrix is over. Bitch, yeah, I'm up on my luck, I'm on my clover. And up in the cup, pour me some more. Ain't free, no giving me rush, ready to throw up. My heels, man, got me good in a poker. Money coming out of the grave, now I'm in a hotel. Egypt never had slaves, never had a Moses, never had a Jesus. But they had a couple Christ. Cause the Christ comes every couple hundred lives. And I done big staff put about 300 knives. Build the burgers in the group, I hope they come with fries. I beheld the pale horse and it had blue eyes. Spit up in his tongue so you can't tell between his true lies. can tell the truth, a true lie. Destroy my land, my knowledge, my people, my culture. Dirty birds, you chickens, you buzzers, you vultures. One thing about it is that I can never default you. It's in your nature committing the ever repulsive. Holy moly, I'd have been told a lie. From Easter to Christmas, Thanksgiving to 4th of July. And on the Bible, they swear up in court and they lie. And this is the system of justice you seeking, now why? This is the system of justice you seeking, now why? Jerry Vaughn, Fred, Sandra, Mike, they all died. This is the system of justice you seeking, now why? Samir Rice, Riddell, Allen, Lord. From your politics, your media, your education, your business, your military, your residents, your faith, your religions, your lawyers, your judges, your nurses, your doctors, your teachers, your followers, your experts, your scholars, Lord. Let's get it. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you feel? Woo. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you feel? We're gonna get straight into it, man. You know what I mean? No time to waste. You know, time is money, money is time, and everybody got things to do. Today's topic, today's script. Before I get into today's script, please make sure you follow all of the links in the description. Please make sure you like, you share, and you subscribe to the channel. If you are new, welcome newcomer. If you are a returner, what up, though? Glad to have you back. It's going down in these spiritual streets, man. It's going down in these spiritual streets. Y'all gotta stay on y'all armor. Y'all gotta stay on y'all equipment. Y'all gotta stay on y'all sword. And y'all gotta always remember, keep your enemies close, your friends closer, your friends closer, your enemies closer. It'll keep them on a long handle spoon, short handle spoon. It don't matter. The game will happen, and you have to respond to the game like the god or goddess that you are. You know, I could have went into a back and forth with that shit. I could go into a back and forth with a lot of stuff. I could go into a back and forth with a lot of stuff. I don't. Because in the end, it don't help my growth. And I'm all about team growth. If you're about team growth, then you are my kind of person, because team growth is going to always focus on themselves, always focus on correcting themselves, turning themselves into the God that they deserve to be, turning themselves into the level of pressure that is worthy of godhood. I always implore and employ everybody that's watching this, you know, please get on your spiritual practices, get into your emotional controls, get to control your life, man. Control your destiny. Like, so long, everybody is waiting for something to happen when they're the something that they're waiting for. And you have to realize, man, that in this game, time waits for no man. It ain't said time waits for no one. It said time waits for no man. So men, especially my men who watching, I need to hear that, because I almost went back to that hood chick shit that, oh yeah, man, yeah, man, you gotta, man, and it's hard. It's hard coming from the hood, and transitioning into non-hood. Because remember, hood is poverty mind. But there are a lot of jewels you pick up when you're in the world of the have-nots. But there are a lot of curses you pick up when you're in the world of the have-nots. And those who have a poverty mind, man, we have to train ourselves to not think poverty-minded, to not think from the place of lack, to not think what's not being done on our behalf, and focus on what we can do for ourselves, how we can better ourselves, how we can upgrade ourselves, and how we can upgrade the others around us. It is definitely a major must. It is definitely a major must that I put it out there that, you know, this magical game that we're playing, this magical game that we're a part of, make no mistake, even though it's a game, it's real and it's serious as fuck, because you're here to learn, you're here to grow, you're here to ascend, you know, you're here for
you're playing a game for the highest of spiritual reasons. You know what I mean? So, man, if it's not serving your positivity, man, leave it alone, man. If it's not, if it's not your positive thought, don't voice the thought. If it's not your positive word, don't say the word. Remember the name of my email that goes out. Y'all make sure y'all go to my website, sign up for my free email, my free positive word, my positive word newsletter. Sign up for the free positive word newsletter. Sign up for the email. You feel me? And focus on your next positive word. Man, focus on your next positive thing that you can focus on. Because in the end, that's what you're going to be graded on. That's what you're going to be judged on. That's going to be the criteria. How well did you benefit life on earth? Not how well you lived life on earth. Because a lot of us are life well lived is everybody can live well, you know, but a life well served. How many of us are actually good at serving? But wait a minute. How many of us are good at serving without getting caught up into the serve and still know how to stand up for ourselves to not let nobody misuse us or abuse us? Because we all want to be used. We all need to be used, but we need to make sure that we're not being misused or abused. And when you're talking about, you know, this thing that we call knowledge, information, understanding, they got certain people out there that just don't want to see Chakra Doctor give y'all this. They don't want a Chakra Doctor to give you vaccine exemptions. They don't want Chakra Doctor to give you they don't want Chakra Doctor to give you vaccine exemptions. They don't want Chakra Doctor to give you miracle food. They don't want Chakra Doctor to give you FCA yoga. They don't want Chakra Doctor to give you money magic and sorcery to help you defeat the forces of evil that bind this world into a cobra clutch. They don't want Chakra Doctor to get on these lives and talk about debt to Satanism, debt to pedophilia, debt to rape, debt to racism, motherfucking fuck Yahweh. They don't want Chakra Doctor to get on here and give y'all the cheat codes. Yo, look at this. It's a rainbow booty boy low. Look at this. It's a rainbow booty girl low. Wait a minute. No, that's spiritual. You gotta watch too, because you got the spirit. Whoa, man, we gotta do a video on that. Your spiritual enemies. Y'all keep forgetting that a lot of the people who hating on you, a lot of the people who going against you are under the influence of the spirit, of a certain nature of spirit. And y'all got to go look at the movie with Denzel Washington where he played in the movie where he battling Azazel. Azazel was the demon of time, I believe, in that movie. He said, time is on my side. And you never seen Azazel. The only time you've seen Azazel is in a human. And when it took over a human. And it showed you it was invisible. And it took over certain humans. And Denzel Washington had to fight it all. But y'all don't believe spirits can inhabit and get into a certain person to come against you. And when they do, you better stand up. No matter the cost. No matter the cost. When the exorcist is exorcising the demon, does he pat the demon on the back and on the butt and give the demon a hug and a kiss? Or does he throw holy water on the demon and put the cross on the demon face? And when the demon go to tripping, he strapped the demon down, and then the demon in the chair, and the demon go to, and he starved the demon. You ain't gonna be able to eat or none of that. Huh? In the exorcism, remember? And so you have to realize that in this world, you got to do that to yourself first. Exercise yourself first. Make sure that you are the one who has exercised and gotten rid of your demons. Or not gotten rid of, sorry. You don't want to get rid of your demons because then you'll be defenseless. Demon, defense, okay? So you don't want to get rid of your demons. You want to control your demons. Yes, you want to control your demons. When you control your demons, then you will be able to have the experience points of what it's like to overcome the devil, the biggest devil that you'll ever encounter in life. You, the invisible spirit, you. The biggest enemy in life, the biggest enemy you're going to encounter in your life is going to always, has always, and shall always be you. You going to shoot you in the foot. You going to hit you over. Ain't nobody going to hurt you more than you. Can't nobody hurt you more than you and what you allow to happen in your life. Period. If something happened in your life that you don't want to happen, change it. Change it. You have the power. Well, I don't know. Find a way. Real winners find a way to change the script of their lives to their narrative. To their narrative. Real live path dominators. Real live people. And see, people think, I'm so glad that in this life cycle, for these years, however long they may be, that the great grand holy mother has made sure that the Christ consciousness embodiment of the light bringer is in me. And I'm living it to my fullest extent of the law as the great grand holy father of all divinity, servant of the great grand holy mother of all divinity, because y'all got divinity fucked up. Y'all think divinity is, all right, then. No, that is not divinity, nigga. That's a show. No. The real divinity goes on when nobody's looking. The real divinity goes on when nobody's seen you won that battle but you. The real divinity goes on when nobody but you get the experience points. The real divinity, you ready? The real divinity is in warriorism, warrior mode. And sometimes, I'm just talking to the people who delving off into magic. I'm not talking to you motherfuckers who living your regular 9-to-5 ass, just going to your regular 9-to-5, getting your regular ass check, going buy your regular ass items from the regular ass grocery store, doing regular normal Norman Joe Blow, plain Jane Joe Smo shit. I'm not talking to none of y'all. If you got to, no, I'm not talking to none of y'all regular degulars. I'm talking about, you remember? What they called them in Harry Potter. Call regular people, they call them muggles. I'm not talking about the muggles. I'm not talking about you muggles. I'm talking about you people that be talking about so mote it be. You people that be talking about we are the goddess and from the goddess we shall return. You people that's talking about you people that's talking about the sacred feminine, divine motherhood and divine energy. You people who talking about I love you and I love myself and I love my neighbor and I love myself. Talking about y'all. If you are going to succeed in this world of human trafficking, pedophilia, rape, racism, all of the uglies, if you're going to succeed in this world with righteousness, then you are going to have to learn how to battle demons. And if you are not well adept at demonic warfare, you will not make it in this up and coming war. I'm telling you now, because the war is coming. And this is a spiritual war. This is a spiritual war. This is not no take it to the street and march it up the camp. This is a war of the spirit. Those who are upgrading their spirit, those who are upgrading their mind, those who are controlling and using their emotions for a positive plight, those who are giving their body the most self-induced needed action. This is a war. And you see the name of the motherfucking title. The war is for your melanin. It's a conspiracy, y'all. I'm going to break it down for you. And y'all got to realize they don't want the chakra doctor to get us to y'all. They don't want the chakra doctor to get us to y'all. They're going to try every way to stop me, but they can't stop me. They're gonna try every way to supplant me, but I can't be uprooted. They're gonna try every way to try to prove me a lie, but I can't be made out of lie. I don't lie. They're gonna try every way. They're gonna try every way to stop you. And you must have the mentality of the warrior to pull through. So I'm gonna show you guys this conspiracy against you. And hopefully, you'll gain a seriousness about how serious you are. Hopefully, you'll start taking yourself a little bit more serious. Hopefully, you'll start treating yourself a little bit more serious. Hopefully, you'll be able to learn how to become your highest self through what I have to give you today. Hopefully this helps you ascend to the next level of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding after I give you this today. But you gotta understand, bro, like I feel real passionate about this shit. And these niggas don't feel passionate about this shit. So I gotta make sure I give it to y'all. Man. But guess what, bro? I cry for y'all, bro, because y'all really are just letting life pass you by. You letting life pass you by. And you letting life run you over when you are supposed to be the ruler of life. You are supposed to be the ruler of life, my nigga. You feel me? And real niggas, bro, when I became fully chakra activated, the first thing I could do was cry for 2 weeks because I felt y'all. I feel y'all. And so I know when to stand up to y'all. I know when to back down from y'all. I know when to get in the trenches with you. I know when to leave you alone. Right now, it's time for me to ruffle y'all feathers. Right now, it's time for me to push y'all to y'all limit. Right now, it's time for me to be y'all motherfucking adversary. It's time for me to go against that bullshit y'all thinking. It's time for me to go against that bullshit y'all doing. It's time for me to go against that bullshit y'all eating. It's time for me to go against that bullshit you're talking about. It's time for me to go against everything y'all stand for, because y'all don't stand for shit if we continue to allow this to go on without correcting ourselves so that we can be of a help to our racist survival, the survival of the black race. And let's get it in, man. Let's get it in without any further ado. I hope y'all got y'all pens. I hope y'all got y'all pads. I hope y'all got everything that's going to make y'all happy, everything that's going to make you sad. As above, so below. You need both of them around you, man. You need both of them around you, bro. You need both of them around you. Here we go. Hold on. I got it up in here. And all right. So the first thing we're about to get into how important you are. So this book, what year this book came out? What year Black Dr. White was? First edition came out. Like, let me see. All right. So the first print of this book came out the year The Matrix came out in 1999. I came across, and she said, dedicated to the loving great mother of the universe and all life. You gotta love her. You gotta love her. She dedicated this whole book to the loving great mother universe and all life. Whew, I'm just looking at this right now. I never looked at her because the book I had in jail, it had the, in jail they be having the front ripped off, the back ripped off, and all kinds of stuff ripped off. So for to be going over this with new eyes for the first time is like, that's amazing. 1999. All right. So in 1999, this black woman told us this: your brain and nerves cannot operate without black melanin. But wait a minute, before we get to that, we're going to show you melanin, carbon 12. Right, first we're going to show you carbon, why you can't operate without black melanin. So the first thing let me get to is carbon, the building block of life. Carbon is the universal building block for life as we know it. its ability to form complex, stable molecules with itself and other elements, particularly hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen, is unique. Carbon atoms can also be arranged in a ring, as in cycloalkanes and aromatic hydrocarbons, rather than a chain. So they can form a ring, and not a chain. Okay? So that lets you know carbon, that ring, represents what? That womb, that sacred feminine. So we know carbon, the building block of all life, is a feminine element because it forms in rings and it don't form in a chain, a blockchain, like DNA and genes. So that's carbon. So carbon is the building block of life as we know it. If it lives or has a vibration, carbon is the foundation of that life and vibration. Now we're going to get into, now that's carbon. Now remember, nothing is blacker than carbon. Nothing is blacker than carbon, right? Carbon. Here we go. Now we're going to go to carbon 12. You ready for this? Because remember, they call melanin carbon 12. Carbon 12 is the more abundant of the two stable isotopes of carbon, carbon 13 being the other. Amounting to, you ready? Woo, you ready for this shit? Amounting to 98.93 of element carbon on Earth. Wait a minute. So they say carbon is the building block of all life. And of those building blocks of all life, carbon 12 makes up 98% of it. So they just said carbon 12 is carbon 12 is the building block of all life. But why would they not tell you that carbon 12 is the building block of all life? Because carbon 12 is melanin. Okay? So, once again, you ready? Carbon 12 is the more abundant of the two stable isotopes of carbon, amounting to, and remember, carbon 12 and carbon 13, 12 plus 13, that's 25, that's that winter solstice. Oh, 2 plus 5, 7, oh, God number, oh, we getting in there, wait a minute. Amounting to 98.93% of element carbon on Earth. So all of the 98.93% of all of the carbon on Earth is carbon 12. The other might as well be carbon 13 or other substances. Its abundance is due to the triple alpha process. Wait, what? Cotton picking, freaking, chicken licking minute. The triple alpha process by which it is created in stars. So you wonder why they call it stardust? Woo, wait a minute, wait one fucking minute. Woo, wait 1 minute. Great Mother, you're blowing me. You trying to tell me? Calm down. You trying to tell me that our melanin is stardust? Triple alpha stardust. I'll rewind it. The words that went back in my mouth. We repeating it. Carbon 12's abundance is due to the triple alpha process by which it is created. So, carbon 12, melanin, 98.93% of all carbon life on Earth, carbon element on Earth, is made by a triple alpha process which is created inside of stars. And what I told y'all, we live inside stars, become the experience on planets, and get planted into a physical trap body. Carbon 12 is composed of 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons, proton. Woo, man. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let he who calculates the number of the beast. Let me go to Revelation on them real quick. And let me go to the church on them real quick. The Bible don't lie. You just gotta know how to fucking crack the code. Revelation. Let me go. Let me hurry. Let me go. Let me see. Oh, Revelations 13 and 18. Y'all ready? We're gonna start from 16 though. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and on their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. The number of. Now remember, that mark on your hand or that mark on your head, that's your birth certificate, that's your social security number in today's time. Okay? And you can't buy, sell, or trade without it, right? All right. 13, 18, here we go. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. The black man, the black woman, the black child is 600. 666. 666. 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. Let's go. Its abundance on the earth, the triple alpha process by which it is created in stars. Wait a minute. Carbon-12 is composed of 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. Now, I feel comfortable that you know how important. We just cracked the code to stardust. Melanin. When they say stardust, nigga, you're talking about your melanin. The darker the berry and the deeper the root. Wait a minute. They say the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice, the darker the flesh, and the deeper the root. Wait a minute. Boy. Wait a minute. What root they talking about? They talking about that they talking about that stardust root. That 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons root. Okay. Now that you understand from the Caucasian's scientific perspective, now in 1999, this black woman been giving us the perspective. So here we go. Your brain and your body. Now we're getting into the melanin conspiracy. Now we're dealing. Now that you know that melanin is stardust, and we got some stardust junkies out shit. Oh. Now that you know that your melanin is created from and within stars, you are literally the child of Ra. Ain't no escaping it. You are literally, it is what the sun has given you so that you can understand when he's speaking to you. They got a lot of people that can't understand when the sun's speaking to them. When the sun starts speaking to them, they get burned. They get hot. They start sweating, they catch a stroke. But they got some people who when the sun starts speaking to them, they get brighter, darker. They get more in tune. So let's just understand, now that you know that your melanin is actually stardust. That's what I'm calling this live. Melanin, the Melanin Stardust Conspiracy. Ooh. The conspiracy of the Melanin Stardust. Somebody give me a good title of this bitch. You know I be going to my audience. Give me a good title of this bitch. The good Melanin Stardust Junkies. Ooh, I got it right there. I beat y'all to the puzzle. Ain't nothing better than Melanin Stardust Junkies. We getting it in. Boom. Your brain and your body can't function without melanin. Few people know that melanin is found in almost every organ of the body and is necessary in order for the brain and nerves to operate. It is necessary for the eyes to see and the cells to reproduce. Remember, we was just on Crumb, when Crumb came on the channel, and we was talking about what's the number one thing that a cell, what the number one programmer of a cell, and what it is? Growth. What helps the cell? What makes the cell grows and what makes the cell reproduce? Stardust, aka melanin, aka black people. Any questions? Everybody got a little bit of melanin in them. Even the most blonde-haired, blue-eyed white person got a little bitty tiny speck of melanin, stardust in them, but not in abundance like black people. All right? Thus, melanin is vastly more than just a pigment, coloring the skin or the hair. And yeah, it's way more than just a pigment. At the core of your brain is the locus coeruleus, or coeruleus, okay? A structure that is black because it contains large amounts of melanin. Remember, that's why they worship the black cube in Islam, because that symbolizes the worship of the locus coeruleus, the melanin located in our brains, all right? Matter of fact, that black cube resonates with the melanin and programs the melanin within our locus coeruleus. Whenever you make that pilgrimage to Hajj, you bow down to that cube and you bow down to Yahweh, aka, but we ain't gonna get into that. Man, look. All right. A structure that is black because it contains large amounts of melanin, which is essential in order for it to operate. In fact, all of the most crucial brain structures are heavily melanated. Brain melanin is concentrated in a region that functions as a gate for all sensory, motor, emotional, and motivational input and output, as well as regions that mediates conscious awareness in general. Dr. Richard King considers the presence of melanin to be a key agent in heightening psychic sensitivity in the human organism. Dr. Frank Barr suggests neuromelanin may join forces with the glial cells, formerly seen only as the glue of the nervous system, to form a subtly triggered matrix for mental organization that is called the mind's eye, the third eye chakra. So your third eye chakra, pineal gland, is filled with melanin, and they give you everything in your diet, everything in your environment, everything in your learning to calcify and take that black melanin in your pineal gland and calcify it so that you cannot operate properly, your mind's eye. Melanin in the brain increases from the lower primates and reaches its peak in the black human. I'll repeat it. Melanin in the brain increases from the lower primates and reaches its peak in the black human. All humans possess this black internal brain evidence of their common black origin. The all black neuromelanin nerve tract of the brain is so profound, is profound proof that the human race is a black race, the human race. So white folks, that includes y'all too. Spanish folks, that includes y'all too. Asian folks, that includes y'all too. What I tell you, black is not a color, black is a source of color, okay? Black, white, Hispanic, or Asian, we are all black, okay? With many variations of black, from black to white black, all internally rooted in a vast sea of brain blackness. Humanity may differ in outer appearances with variations of colors, but internally, they are all black to the core. The question for all humans is how to relate to this blackness. A transformation process requires first the right heart or feelings and profound African Native American knowledge as taught in ancient African universities and Native American universities. Today's racist is afraid, ignorant of his or her blackness, choosing to run from the ancestral black core. Today's reborn black masters will accept their blackness. If you're going to be a reborn black master, you're going to have to accept your blackness, become unified with the great grand holy mother universe, and be inspired to create genius levels that surpass, levels of genius that surpass the pyramids. Levels of genius that surpass the pyramids, Dr. Richard King. Okay, we getting into it. Boom. Melanin is found everywhere throughout nature. Well, we know melanin is found everywhere throughout nature because we just seen the white folks say, what, 98.93%? Well, 98.93% is everywhere. I mean, what that other 1 point something percent come from? 98.93%, that's almost 99%. So, nah, wait a minute. That's like, so 99%. So I don't know what that other 1%. That's probably in the inner earth somewhere, something special in Earth's pineal gland. In animals, plants, that's why raisins and bananas bruise brown. The soil, waters of creeks, lakes, seas, and even in comets, concentration vary from parts per million to parts per billion, and it is soluble in liquid phases. Melanin is necessary for humans to reproduce. Melanin is abundantly present in the inception of life. A melanin sheath covers both the sperm and the egg in the human embryo and melanocyte in skin pigment cells. The brain and the nerve cells all originate from the same place, the neural crest. Okay? Melanin is the major organizing molecule in living systems. So every living system, melanin, 98.93, right, percent, or whatever, what it is, 98.93, that's roughly 99%. So 99% of these living systems that are in our society, these living systems are there because of melanin, okay? Because of black people. That's why I say black people run everything black. That's why I know for a fact that the conspiracy that lies behind a lot of these things are operated and run by black people. Okay? Melanin has main properties. It absorbs, stores, and transforms energy. It has black hole properties. Black melanin can convert light energy to sound energy and back again. Light into sound and then back again. Melanin is black because its chemical structure allows no escape for energy. It is also black because melanin is the perfect absorber of light and all energy frequencies, making black melanin the super absorber of energy and light. Thus, scientists describe it as acting like a black hole. Melanin can rearrange its chemical structure to absorb all energy across the radiant energy spectrum: sunlight, X-rays, music, sound, radar, radio waves, etc., and can transmute and store this energy for later use. Melanin can absorb a great amount of energy and yet not produce a tremendous amount of heat when it absorbs this energy. So your black ass just around here absorbing love and hip hop, huh? Your black ass is out here absorbing the fuck shit, right? Knowing that your melanin captures and takes all this and stores it for later use. Wonder why death and life is in the power of the tongue, because literally your melanin stores that shit for some later use and spring it back on you. Okay? Wait a minute. And yet, melanin can absorb a great amount of energy and yet not produce a tremendous amount of heat when it absorbs this energy, because it can transform harmful energy into useful energy. That's why black people are so great at turning nothing into something. According to Dr. Leon Edelstein, melanin can absorb tremendous quantities of energies of all kinds, including energy from the sunlight, X-ray machines, and energy that is formed within cells during the metabolism of cells. He theorizes that melanin has the ability to neutralize the potentially harmful effects of all energies that enter the body when it is properly maintained and sustained, meaning when it is properly fed the proper minerals, nutrients, and vitamins. All right. In Dr. Frank Barr's theory, matter is shaped and structured by light. Matter is shaped and structured by light. That is, matter is organized through the interaction of molecules composed of slowed down light. These molecular melanin combinations eat light in order to maintain, expand, and evolve matter. What I told y'all about the light code activations, they eat your light. Light, in order to make the more highly evolved the species, the more complex its biological capacity to use light. Melanin has superconducting properties. It shows evidence of being at a room temperature biologicals. It shows evidence of being a room temperature biological superconductor. You are a superconductor. Okay? Normally, superconductivity occurs only at very low temperatures. It is a room temperature superconductor. Melanin is like a battery. Melanin may be viewed as a battery that is partially charged and can always accept an electrical charge. That's why black people are always taking some shit, huh? We always take a licking and keep on ticking, huh? When sunlight or other energy comes in contact with the melanin battery, it increases the charge of the battery to a certain degree. When the energy is captured, the battery has more energy to use in the body. This means that the black human can charge up his melanin just by being in the sun or around the right type of musical sounds or other energy sources. So y'all wonder why I be playing music during FCA yoga. Now you know. Crack that code for you. Melanin in the eye receives light and converts it into the electrical energy that comes across as an image. Okay? So that black hole in your eye, everybody got a black pupil and black hole in their pupil. That black hole in the eye, that's melanin. That's all melanin. That's why it's able to expand and do, that lens, melanin. Melanin is the chemical key to life itself. Melanin is a key ingredient in the DNA of the genes that protect the DNA nucleus. Melanin is centrally involved in controlling all mental and physical body activities. Melanin granules are central computers. I told you your body is a machine. Your brain is a computer, right? Melanin granules, a granule, Granules. Melanin granules are central computers and may analyze and initiate body responses and reactions without reporting it to the brain. That's deep. The lack of melanin is directly related to malfunctioning of the central nervous system, while the presence of melanin is directly associated with the proper functioning of the central nervous system. This is why statistics show that Caucasians are the biggest sufferers of emotional and mental diseases because they lack melanin. Because of that particular thing that she just said. Melanin is sweet and has a pleasant aroma. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. They say the darker the flesh and the sweet deeper the roots. Melanin is an antioxidant which destroys free radicals, which are a major factor that causes aging. This is why black don't crack, black don't crack. Melanin retards the aging process and reduces senility or senility, like when somebody goes senile, right? It prolongs life and vitality of laboratory animals. This is why they try to work so hard to try to kill you, because they know we last long. Melanin causes skin to stay young and wrinkle-free by protecting it from the damage effects of the sunlight. The darker your natural skin genetically, the less it ages. The opposite is true for lighter skins. That's why whites have wrinkled skin in their 40s or earlier, while blacks have smooth, unwrinkled skin even in old age. Though one may be light-skinned and no one may be light-skinned, the concentration of melanin in their organs or melanated centers may be as high as that of a dark-skinned person. There you go, my light-skinned people. Stop looking at your pigment. Okay? I'm going to repeat it to you one more time. I'm going to repeat it to you one more again. I'm going to repeat it to you one more time, and maybe then you'll be my friend. Though one may be light-skinned, the concentration of melanin in their organs and melanated centers may be as high as that of a dark-skinned person. The reverse can also sometimes be true, meaning a darker-skinned person can have less melanin concentration in their body than a light-skinned person. It's not about the pigment. It's about the concentration of the melanin within the organs. This is why you can see why that white boy sure got some, that white boy sure could dance and got some fucking nigga in him. Yeah, he got melanin floating all through his organs, even though he's light-skinned. Wonder why some light-skinned folk or some dark, act better, some dark-skinned folk or some dark-skinned folk act better than some light-skinned folk. It's all about the melanin, baby, and how good you treat the melanin or how bad you treat the melanin. Well, how can I treat it good? How can I treat it bad? By what you eat and what you drink. You are what you eat and you think what you drink. Any questions? You are what you eat and you think what you drink. Okay? So, melanin shows the potential to reproduce itself. So remember, we tell you that when I tell you that the black woman at one point in time was able to reproduce herself, melanin is that lineage inheritance that shows you why she was able to do it. Why? Because melanin shows the potential to reproduce itself. Excuse me. You ready? The melanin molecule is so stable that it has been found in 150 million year old dinosaur bones. No wonder black people come from dinosaurs. Nigga, that melanin had to get out y'all ass one day and go to and build some shit. Okay? The melanin molecule is so stable. Meaning that bitch is so stable, that bitch is so reliable, that bitch is so old faithful, that bitch is so loyal, that it is found, it has been found in 150 million year old dinosaur fossils. It is highly resistant to chemical and advanced physical analysis such as electron spin resonance, X-ray diffraction, and synchrotron radiation studies. As a result, its precise structure remains unknown. Blackness is a divine cosmic principle of the universe. Black is the meaning of Kim in Kemet. Well, I want to just give y'all this, man, so y'all could understand what's about to happen, what I'm about to give you next. All right. So I already explained to you these melanin processes. Wait a minute. How the races differ due to melanin. A Japanese scientist has shown that inside the melanocytes, your melanocytes is your skin pigment. All right, your skin pigment cells. All right. Inside the melanocytes are tiny little packets called melanosomes that contain melanin. The 4 stages in the maturing of these packets is what accounts for racial differences. In stage 1, the melanosome is empty and doesn't have the machinery to make melanin. In stage 2, the melanosome has the machinery to make melanin, but it is empty of melanin. In stage 3, the machinery is there and the melanosome is half filled with melanin. And in stage 4, the machinery is there and the melanosome is completely filled with melanin. Whites have mainly stage 1 and 2, whereas all people of color have melanin, with blacks all other people of color with melanin, with blacks having more of stage 4 and 3, while Latinos and Asians have more of stage 3 than 4. Okay? So all people of color have melanin circulating in their blood, which is melanin circulating, melanin circulating in their blood due to the spillage or access from the melanosomes. All right? So what white folk don't want to tell y'all, what Spanish folk don't want to tell y'all, what Asian folk don't want to tell y'all is that we all are black. There's nothing blacker than melanin, and all of us possess it. There's nothing blacker than carbon, and all of us possess it. Okay? Now, once you understand that whole thing, that melanin, this is your stardust. This is the blood of the sun coursing through your veins. It is so powerful that it is black as the midnight sky. Black is black as black as black as black again. Carbon. All right. Now, what is the conspiracy and the secret amongst all secret societies? Secrets of all secret societies. Here we go. I'm about to show you this first picture. Now, it says right here, melanin is $384.50 a gram. Your blood, your stardust, your blood, your melanosomes, your melanocytes, your melanin, your blood is worth $384.50 a gram per gram. Gold is only $40.78. Is it a wonder why so many black people are killed? Is it a wonder why so many black people are? Yes, white people are carbon. Stop talking that lie, D.D. Alexander. They are carbon. We just explained. Nothing can live. Your heart can't beat without carbon. This is why people gotta get educated. Stop telling that lie and start telling the truth. The truth is, if you live and you breathe, it's melanin is the reason why you're doing it. And this is the secret that they don't want to tell you. It'll break all white people's heart to know that they white ass is motherfucking black. Yes, they are carbon. Their ass is black, gonna be black, and their ass gonna have to bow down to black in order to get their fucking black card, nigga. Because the sun about to burn hotter than the fuck. Carbon don't produce no melanin. Carbon and melanin are one and the same. Carbon and melanin are one and the same. Carbon and melanin are one and the same. We just learned that 99% of all carbon is carbon-12, and carbon-12 is melanin. Any question, D.D. Alexander? Since you got some more, since you're running your mouth and you know some more shit. Come on, what else you know? You must have missed the whole lesson, D.D. Alexander. It's 58 minutes and you talking that shit. Come on now. We just learned that 99% of all carbon is carbon-12 and carbon-12 is melanin. What you mean carbon produces melanin? We just learned that melanin produces itself. Any questions, D.D. Alexander? As we move along. Now, with that being said, we know that the black market is actually the market where black people's organs and body parts and their lives are traded and sold like common goods and services. Okay? With that being said, we know now that why black people are killed in the streets by police. Because they need to meet their quota of melanin. Let's look at another thing. Let's look at another statistic. Ready for this? Watch this here. You ready for this? A meta-analysis of such studies conclude that the average annual death rate from such errors in the first decade of the 2000s was in the neighborhood of 250,000. Wait a minute, let me go. A recent study of the medical errors have estimated that the errors in the United States count for 251 deaths annually. So 200. See, she didn't watch the class, everybody. She got to shut up. She got to shut up. She's talking too much. Let me put you in timeout. You got to shut up, DD Alexander. You're trying to interrupt my shit, and you don't know shit. You wasn't here for the lesson. Joining your happy ass in at the end of the lesson. See, that's my problem. I'm in. Yeah, it's war mode, bro. It's war mode. Y'all black women be out of fucking line, bro. And I'm gonna be the one to put y'all in that shit. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about that shit. None of that shit. I'm gonna straight with love. I'm gonna love the fuck out you. I swear to God. I swear to God. Now, the third leading cause of death is medical error. 251,000. 251,000 deaths. Okay? Now, remember this statistic. You ready for the statistic? Black people are 7 times, ready? All right. So, black people, black newborns, specifically newborns, black newborns are 7 times more likely to die in the care of white doctors. I wonder how many out of them 251. I wonder how many of them 251 death errors that account for our overall death toll. I wonder how many of them are black babies. Black people are 7 times more likely to die in the care of white doctors. Seeing that 251,000 people die every year, it is safe to say that 70% of that 251 people that die every year in the care of white hands is black people. And what they're killing you for, once again, your Stardust. Melanin Stardust Junkies. Melanin Stardust Junkies. Okay? Remember, they lack a lot of melanin, so they use your ass as a supplement. They use your black ass as a fucking melanin supplement. Ain't that a bitch? Wait a minute. We about to get into this shit. So I'm just showing you these numbers and what these numbers are really about. We're about to get into the meat and potatoes. Hold on, wait a minute. About to get into the meat and potatoes. Let me answer that real quick. Hold up, let me answer that real quick.
Mubs got beats.
All right, we back. Boom, I had to already get that right quick. Boom. So now that we know that 251,000 deaths in the medical industry, the police killing black folk, death row in jail killing black folk, and they got them in prison, right? Black Americans, right? Why are they doing it? They're after the harnessing. In the prisons, they're harnessing your melanin, making your melanin work. In the hospitals, they're killing you for the melanin, selling your melanin to rich buyers, rich white folk, rich white vampires. Rich white vampires, period. That's what if you're drinking blood and killing babies to do it, you're a vampire. You're a pedivore. You're a pedivore vampire. All right? So I'm just establishing a pattern line of behavior that is the reason why they love black people blood so much. Okay? And here goes Now, that was in 99 when she was telling us about that melanin, right? And here goes a clip I done came up on in case y'all want to hear that.
Melanin pigment, right? Right. Is so unbelievable, George. They're using the computer chips now because it has an ability to transduce electrical energy. Can you imagine this? It has this incredible ability to hold on to and transduce and manipulate electrons, electronic energy, and photons, photonic energy. It's a fascinating molecule. Can I get everybody's attention, please? After 5. Can I get everybody's...
So, they trying to act like they just find out about melanin and its properties. He letting y'all know melanin acts like a computer, a computer chip. Remember we talked about when she wrote this in 99 and what she was talking about? The melanin granules act like little central CPU computers, right? Okay, so now we know that the melanin is not only used that the melanin is not only used for supplemental purposes and all kind of other purposes, but now we see it's used for computer chip technology. So I guarantee you, Bill Gates, IBM, Microsoft, all those people who making them computer chips, they making them computer chips with the blood of black men, women, and children. I bet you, because nothing transmutes electrical energy better than melanin. I bet you if we did a fucking survey of our computer chips, remember all our computer chips are black. Computer chips are black. If we did a fucking survey like they did the meat, and we analyzed all the computer chips, well, I bet you we'll find traces of melanin and DNA in our computer chips. I bet you. If I put anything on it. I put anything on it. They take your black blood and create computer chips out your black head. They create everything out of our black head. Our bodies, man, we are so fucking powerful. We are so giant. And I showed y'all where we come from, where we get that from. We get that from our ancestors, created brethren, the giants, the colossals, the titans, the big people, the big kahuna, the dandadas. Yeah, we that's where we get it from. So here we go. I'm about to show you some more shit. Show you some more shit, and I'm gonna let you get on before you get spit on. I ain't gonna keep you long. I'm about to keep you long. I got other shit to be doing, just like you got shit to be doing. Here we go. So we know that it got computer chip property. Wait a minute. It got computer chip properties. Here we go. South Park. They about to show you that real melanin. You ready? Here go that real shit.
We are all being controlled by an elite, wealthy, and privileged few.
Hold up.
Few. When
You really want to know when you lost him? When you appreciation.
We are all being controlled by an elite, wealthy, and privileged few. When Jeffrey Epstein, the billionaire, was found guilty of sex trafficking, he was set to squeal on all the elites in Hollywood and in Washington who used his child sex services. But Epstein was found dead in his cell from, quote, suicide. Why do the elites want children from sex traffickers? Adrenochrome. It is harvested from children for a euphoric and
black children.
Benefit. This satanic cabal of Hollywood and political elites all need the adrenochrome to maintain their positions of power. And they will continue to do so until we stand up against them. Now, do you have any questions, Craig?
So does Oprah drink the same blood as Obama, or is it usually a different kid?
It's kids from all over the world. Now, it's time for me to tell you the biggest thing that the Hollywood elites don't want you to know. All right, just what? We are all being controlled by an elite.
So, as you can see, they are all feasting. Those vampire movies are real. Twilight, Vampire Diaries, the originals, Angel, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Interview with the Vampire, Underworld, Dracula, Blade, Abraham Lincoln, the Vampire Slayer, Vampire Hunter. And they got way more vampire movies that I'm naming right there. I just named 10 off the top of my brain. Right? I just named 10 off the top of my brain. They glorify drinking the blood. They glorify drinking your stardust. They glorify torturing your children, torturing your women. They glorify getting into positions of power. They enjoy doing it, and it puts them into positions of power when they do it because they know that it's magic. They enjoy feasting. They enjoy feasting off of you. They enjoy it. They enjoy it, y'all. They make sure that they do it. Man, it's a conspiracy, man. Vampire in Brooklyn. Somebody just named a vampire in Brooklyn. It's a conspiracy. They don't want Chakra Doctor giving you this work. And remember, 25 million people go missing every year. Of those 25 million people, 17 million of them are women. After the 17 million, guess what? 6 million of them are children. 7 million. Sorry, 7 million of them are children, and 1 million of them are boys and men. Boys and males. 25 million people go missing every year, and don't nobody got nothing to say but, how was the Super Bowl? How was, I want to go out and have something fun and go get something to eat. Right. While your black children are being served on a plate of vampires. Melanin Stardust Junkies. Melanin Stardust Junkies, man. About to show you another symptom of drinking the Melanin Stardust. The Black Eye Club. The Black Eye Club. The images of the people in the Black Eye Club. It's no coincidence that all these people walk around with these black eyes now. Just what exactly is the Black Eye Club? I'm about to show you this shit. Wait a minute. You think it's a coincidence? And all these celebrities, these pedophiles, human traffickers, rapists, racists, Satanists, necrophilia, you think all of them getting into fights? Goddamn, Prince Harry. Goddamn, Adam Sandler. Goddamn, and look at it. You can tell it's not a real black eye. The eye is not swollen. This is called adrenochrome. This is called adrenochrome eye. When they drank the adrenal panda eye, when they drank the adrenochrome, that's why they were saying panda. I'm always in Atlanta, panda, because that symbolizes the Melanin Stardust Junkie drinking up your Melanin Stardust. Isn't that a symptom of withdrawal? I don't think it's a symptom of withdrawal. I think it's a sign that you've actually done it. I think it's a sign that you've actually done it, right? I think when you drink when you drink of the evil nectar, that's why it's a club. Ain't no turning back once you drink of the evil nectar. Ooh, boy. Yeah, boy, you drank out of the cup of the blood of children. Boy, oh 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 boy. Boy, the conspiracy, Melanin Stardust Junkies, man. They are Melanin Stardust Junkies. Okay? And they want to eat off of you. So this is why people like Sin City be slandering me. This is why women be coming all out the blue, trying to defame me, trying to tear me down, trying to knock me down, trying to, you know, because they know I'm giving y'all and I'm exposing these Melanin Stardust junkies. Junkies. Melanin Stardust junkies. That shit just stuck with my brain. I swear to God, as soon as I get on live. Melanin Stardust junkies. The Melanin Conspiracy. I'm gonna keep it the thumbnail the same and call title that bit. The Melanin Stardust junkies. This is part one. This is part one. We're gonna get into the Melanin Star. I don't know if I'm gonna do a part two. You know, my shits be so good I don't even need to do part twos. You know, do you have any questions, cares, or concerns about this topic or any other topic? Anybody in the audience or anybody wants to come in and give a positive word, some positive feedback, and some positive infinite love, eternal truth on the screen and on the channel, you're more than welcome to. I'll put the link in the description right now. If you want to come holler at Chakra Doctor real quick, you know what I mean? I'll post it in the descript right in the description right now. And boom. We got that there in the chat. You understand, Bob? We got that there in the chat. Yeah, Melanin Observes all radio. Yeah, we learned. Yeah, man. We learned all that shit. We learned all that shit. We learned everything everybody's saying. Anybody got any questions, cares, concerns about this topic or any other topic that you want to talk about? Now is the time. If you want to come in, just hit the link. Come on in. I'll let you in. If your phone is all messed up and you gotta come. Yeah, you gotta come correct now. You come with that negativity, I'm just gonna X you up off this other thing. I'm with all the negative stuff now. We're gonna keep it positive, man. We had a great bill, so let's keep it positive, man. And y'all start taking care of y'all melanin. I gotta do a part two. I gotta show y'all. I gotta really show y'all now the next melanin, the next thing, because if it's the basis of our life and has the black hole properties, then one of the things that we got to discuss about it, it's spiritual melanin spiritual capabilities. Let me see. I'm gonna research that though. That the spiritual aspect of it. So we just went to the physical. So I do got to do a part two on the spiritual aspect of the Melanin Stardust Junkie. All right? You feel me? Yeah, all day, every day. Make sure y'all come get them vaccine exemptions, man. And I can't speak on, I'm not speaking on negativity on the jab or nothing like that. So y'all just come get y'all vaccine exemptions. And the Melanin Stardust Junkies, remember, that's like a big, how can I phrase it? The Francine is a big reason. Francine is a big attack on y'all Melanin Stardust. Francine is a big attack on Melanin Stardust, man. That Floyd Money Mayweather jab, that's a big thing on Melanin Stardust. We got somebody that won't come in and drop a line. Let me get my earbuds so I can hear him loud and clear before we get in there. Let's see who won't come drop a positive word. You feel me? We'll let them come in on the live. Oh, yo. Hold up, let me get in this joint. Yo. We can't hear you, brother. We can't hear you. We can't hear you, man. Your screen too dark, man. See what I'm saying, man? Y'all can't be coming like that. We can't hear you, man. You can't, man. I told y'all, man. Y'all can't be coming in there with that. Y'all gotta come correct. All right, these inorganics are using melanin and computer chips. Go figure. Yeah, man, that messed my whole life up. I see that like, damn. We not only do we come from giants, but they're using our giant DNA to power Facebook, iPhones. Y'all using that to power Facebook and iPhone. There you go, Somebody just put the answer in the chat for you, Katana King. Somebody just put the answer in the chat for you. Sometimes you got to use your common sense. What rhymes with Francine, nigga? Shit. Yo. Yeah, man, but melanin is the sunscreen that they use. Ooh. They got melanin. So you think they got melanin in the sunscreen? Damn. Man, the conspiracy just go crazy, bro. When you look at the properties of melanin and how it advances babies, it advances certain babies versus other babies, it's crazy. Let's see, man. Let's see this guy coming in. We're going to try you one more time, bro.
Man, my name Caleb.
All right, where you light at, man? Come on, put your light on. We don't want all that dark shit. We got to see who the fuck we talking to, man.
Big bruh, Reverend.
I can't hear you. What you say?
You hear me, Reverend? Do I need to put my earbuds in, Reverend?
Hey, you got to cut on the light, so I can't see you. I don't know who I'm talking to. Yeah. What's popping, my brother?
Do I need to put my earbud in?
Oh, no, I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me? You can't hear me? You can hear me now? Damn. I don't know what's wrong, y'all. Let me. Huh? Yeah. No, I can't hear you neither. That's yours on your end. Let me see. I can say something. Try one more time. Exit out and come back in one more time. I hear you now.
Earbud. Take it out. Unplug it. Unplug it.
Oh, all right. I can hear you now.
Unplug the earbud.
Okay, let me see. That was your earbud. Let me see. Let me see, man. You all right? Hello? Yeah, they said the chat can hear you, Doc. It's your end. You can hear me? You can't hear me. It says your end. They can hear me. Yeah, they
can't hear me now.
Hear you, man.
Can you hear me?
But he tried, like I said, we gotta have a. Oh wow, yeah, they use them as natural flavors. Whoa! So you think the natural flavors on the back of the natural flavors packet is Melanin Stardust? That's, bruh. I got a drink on that one. Bruh. That's crazy. That's crazy. And y'all still, look, y'all still gonna drink that shit. Y'all still gonna eat that shit and drink that shit. Y'all talking about y'all talking about, and they do it in the food, and your ass was eating that same food that you talking about. Your ass was eating that same food they were talking about. That's deep, bro. Is that one true? That's deep. That's deep. Hold on, let me get this thing straight. We're gonna try it one more time. Three times and you're out. This is your third strike. 3 strikes and you're out.
Yeah.
All right, you good. I got
Man,
you.
I've been researching melanin. Well, I make a chaga dual extract. You heard of chaga mushroom?
Yeah.
I make a chaga dual extraction, and it contains like 25 to 35% melanin. That's via study, but I think it contains more than that. It's compatible with the melanated skin, where the more melanated, because it has that dark color. And I heard you, and I know from research that everybody created has some melanin in them. You cannot live without melanin.
You can't live
So
without it.
you can't live without melanin. But the chaga mushroom is a chaga. It's a tumor that grows on a birch tree, and when the birch tree is dying, it absorbs the life and the energy from that tree. So when you take the tumor off the birch tree, what do you get? You're getting a lot of nutrients. You're getting a lot of vitamins, minerals. But the main thing I started making it for because of the melanin. That's the
Oh,
main constituent. Yeah, that's the main
yeah. Hey,
constituent.
bro, it's just look. Somebody just said the natural flavoring, like the natural flavoring that they put in the on in our products.
Hmm.
They say that come from melanin. You feel?
Yeah, I think a lot of things come from melanin. I think everything is alive. So I believe every living thing has melanin in it. You know,
Right.
what you think?
Yeah, I mean, so it is. Man, listen, when I had read this statistic right here, bro, this is what sold me on it. When you get to the part when it says 98.93, that's just 99%, bro. Like
Hmm.
98.93% of all carbon is carbon 12, which is melanin.
Hmm. Hmm.
So that lets me know that 99% of all foundation of living, white, black, Hispanic, Asian, man, cat, dog, fish,
Hmm.
no matter who you is,
Hmm.
you need melanin, aka stardust, because what they say is it is created by a process called the triple alpha process. Carbon 12. They say carbon 12 is made by a process called the triple alpha process. This process is only have been known to be found in stars. And they said the melanin, they said carbon 12 is created in stars. Listen, I'm gonna get it to you exactly like verbatim. I don't want to
Okay.
misquote it.
Okay.
So it
Okay.
says carbon 12 is the most abundant of the two stable isotopes of carbon, carbon 13 being the other, amounting to 98.93% of element carbon on Earth. Its abundance is due to the triple alpha process by which it is created in stars.
Hmm.
Carbon 12 is composed of 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. Any questions? 666. The beast is melanin. The,
Right.
the mark of the beast is melanin, and they
Right.
lied. And they
Right.
lied and told you it was some
Right.
bullshit, some fucking pitchfork with the man with the
Right.
fucking tail and shit, and all.
Right.
The beast is melanin. Remember,
Right.
I'm gonna show you. They had a movie that showed you that the beast was melanin. What was
Go
that
ahead.
movie? Called The Blob. Go look at The Blob. The Blob with this black goo, melanin,
Hmm. Hmm.
and everywhere it went, whatever it touched, it absorbed it
Hmm.
into itself, and that's how you died. The blob absorbs you, and they was trying to demonize and beast and show you the beast of melanin then in that movie, The Blob, and that was way in the 40s and 30s or some shit when movies first started coming out and shit. Go look it up, y'all. It's called The Blob. They probably got like up to date versions of it, but The Blob is this black, bubbly, all black goo, and if you touch it, it absorbs you.
Hmm.
It absorbs it, and that's what melanin does. It absorbs energy. It absorbs all light, and nothing, no, nothing can escape it if it doesn't allow it.
So how much healing properties does melanin have? Like
Now, you ready
if
for
you
this?
was
Wait a minute. Listen, I love you, brother. I love you, brother, because you thinking like a person, like a fucking scientist.
I am.
Listen, listen, bro. When you understand that the healthiest melanin, the healthier the melanin, the easier self healing. Okay, when you give the body, when you give melanin the minerals and vitamins and content that it needs, you don't gotta instruct melanin what to do. Melanin gonna go do what
Hmm.
it need to do for you. I
Hmm.
tell people a healthy melanin treated and maintained will never get sick and you prevent disease. But melanin, if you want to be technical, when you combine it with activating your chakras,
Hmm.
I feel like there is nothing that cannot be achieved if you take and activate your chakras, combining that with healthy melanin. Um, I think I think that's the next level of life that we're about to ascend into. But bro, melanin, the healing properties of melanin, that's what they use it for. They be using that adrenochrome or all that shit. They be using that to whatchamacallit, to give to like their blood transplants and to the to the rich people blood transplant. Rich people, all rich white people know that they get their hearts and their organs from black people. They get their blood from black people. They get everything that they need, that they lack from black people, and they got enough money to pay for it on what is called what? The black market. So the black market is literally black people.
So you saying it has some extremely great healing benefits, the melanin, that element, and what would be a good source besides the chaga mushroom? Because you said somebody said that the flavoring that they flavor certain things with contains melanin. So what would it be a good source of melanin?
What would be a
Where
no,
would be
remember, you already have, you are the good source of melanin. That's why they're taking you and creating and creating you out of the template. Remember,
supplement.
well, remember, I said they're using you for the melanin supplement. 25 million people go missing every year. Okay, 16 million, 18 million, 17 million women, 7 million children, 1 million men. 70-80% of them are black. You are the supplement. You know how you keep melanin. You know how you keep melanin healthy. Ready?
Tell me.
The shit that they don't want to hear. You do an intracellular detox and cleanse. After you do an intracellular detox and cleanse, you make sure you eat a high water-based diet. A water-based diet is raw fruits and veggies, and you really want to work to just raw fruits, fruitarian.
Right.
You want to stay at fruitarian. You want to stay at fruitarian a while. You know what I mean, and get used to bro. I'm telling you, when you understand that melanin don't need no goddamn pizza, melanin don't need no goddamn none of that shit, man. Melanin, it reproduces itself. It is literally the key to the fountain of youth. It is the reason why black don't crack. It's the reason why you are able to handle certain pressures of life, and white people will kill themselves and jump out the window if it happened to them. It is the reason why certain people, you feel me, are harboring your organs, harboring your blood, and that, remember, that adrenochrome, they're harvesting that to make sure that they use your ass as a supplement. So the greatest supplement, you already know, Miracle Food, hands down, is the greatest supplement on the face of the planet. I am the Bruce Lee of health and wellness. I am the Bruce Lee of supplements. McCain, I haven't found one substance on the face of the planet Earth. And Dr. Sebi is my teacher, the most honorable, noble, justice, immortal Dr. Sebi. They call me Dr. Sebi #2 in California. And Dr. Sebi is who woke me up to natural holistic cleansing and healing in 2014 at the New Orleans Convention Center when I met him. And bro, I'm telling you, when you have a clean melanin, you are the new supplement.
Reverend, if you, like I said, I make the chaga mushroom dual extraction, so I consume melanin, and I actually grind.
They got melanin in other sources, like you said. Like,
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
yeah.
Bro,
from
this
my.
is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do, bro. I want you to try the chakra doctor way. I know you got your way. I'm telling you on live. My way is better than your way. Try me.
What you mean?
When it comes to intracellular cleansing, I've healed over 25,000 people of incurable diseases. AIDS, I healed that already. Sickle cell anemia, I've healed that already. Autism, I've reversed that already. I'm letting you know, stage 4 lung cancer, I killed that already. Herpes, I murdered that already. What are you talking about? I'm telling you that there is no incurable disease on the face of the planet Earth that I haven't kicked in the ass. I am the only black man on the face of the planet.
Big bro. I was just talking about melanin. Go ahead.
I'm trying to show you. Listen, I'm saying the best way to clean and cleanse your melanin, and the best way melanin supplement is having a cleanse and cleanse melanin, because melanin reproduces itself. So
okay.
When you clean your melanin and your melanin is start reproducing itself, guess what? You're not getting an outside source of melanin.
Right.
You're getting a nature source of melanin, which is melanin reproducing itself. But how is melanin going to reproduce itself if you haven't completely, fully pressed the reset button and had the slate clean and have a clean system, fully
Is
clean?
this your number right here? We
Yeah,
supposed to
yeah,
call? We want
yeah,
to holler at you
yeah.
directly. Like if I call
Directly.
this, okay,
Everybody
yeah,
know. I answer
yeah,
the
because
phone.
I'm wounded. And you know what I mean? And I probably we probably can bounce some knowledge off each
Yeah,
other and
I got
see
you
what
covered,
we can
black
do.
man. I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
somebody else that's
man.
trying to get in there.
Okay, go ahead, go ahead, big bro. I'm gonna slide off. They can
All right,
slide on in.
all right,
Okay.
bet. Peace.
Yep, bet.
Add to the street. What up? What up?
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? What's going on? What is
I'm doing
uh
okay.
Spit Night?
Xfinity?
Oh, Spinity. Okay. Spit Night. How about this? My bad. My bad.
No,
How
it's
you
okay.
doing,
Yeah,
Spinity?
it's just I'm doing okay. How are you?
I am doing swell, well, and great, divinely blessed, wonderfully infinite. Attitude of gratitude is the longitude and latitude. I can't complain. I can't
All
complain.
right. Yeah, so I got a question about like the tunnel systems and all that, and I think that it's funny how most people go missing where the most of the tunnel systems are in the US. So,
Yes, that is definitely all right. So the tunnel systems, majority of the man-made tunnel systems are how they traffic the children, how they traffic the organs, how they traffic the black slaves. You know, somebody once joked and said, "What if the Underground Railroad was actually smuggling black people to the white folks so that they can kill them?"
hey, hey.
You know, I always tell people that there is a world beyond the world that we've been taught to live. Yes, we've been taught to live a certain way, and there's a
Mhm.
world beyond the world that we've been taught to live, and this is a horrible. This is a horrible, horrible time where children are being harvested for their organs. Children are being harvested for their blood. Black people, specifically black children. Remember, it's the
Yeah.
reason why all these black girls and these black children go missing in the Midwest and Chicago, and they just be missing. Like, listen,
Where they
like what
going?
happened? Where they going at? Right? And
And speaking of that, actually in Hillsborough County, when I was watching the live stream, it was an Amber Alert popped up for Hillsborough County. So a little child got kidnapped.
and
I
they
was like, what
always
the fuck?
And they always, yeah, they always kidnapping the children. They always kidnapping the black children, and they are harvesting us for our stardust. Melanin is stardust. Melanin is created inside of stars. I just read it. I could read it to you again. Y'all just Google carbon, the letter, the number. I'm gonna say carbon 12. Just Google carbon 12, and you're gonna see the same thing I'm seeing, and it tells you that carbon 12, aka six protons, six neutrons, six electrons, black people, melanin, are created in stars, and it is 98.93% of all elemental carbon life on Earth, which basically just they just basically gave you the game and told you that, yeah, black people, y'all are God. Yep, sorry, you know, and that's the
So, do you think it's like some? Yeah, because I had a question about the draconian. So, like, do you think it's like niggas living in the tunnels, like they feeding, like?
well. A lot of people talking about living in the actual tunnel. No, that's what a tunnel is. A tunnel is a passageway. Tunnel gets you
Okay,
from point A to point B. Ain't nobody living in the tunnels. You know what I'm saying? No, the tunnel is where they travel to. It's the highways and byways of the inner earth. Tunnels.
okay,
Remember, just like we travel on highways and byways as surface dwellers, and we're on the surface, right? Well, the people under the surface. And remember, in yoga, there is a chakra called the inner earth city chakra.
mm,
Okay, inner earth city chakra. And we have to realize there are cities in the inner earth. Me and Crumb was just talking about this with the giants. We was talking about the inner earth. Well, how did they get in the inner earth? The tunnel system, the ancient tunnel system that our ancestors been left since. Why you think you can't go to Antarctica? Because you're gonna see and the game is over. Truman Show over. You beat the game over,
yeah,
right? If you go to fucking certain parts of you go to the Bermuda Triangle, that's like fucking Truman Show. going past the little thing on Truman Show. You feel me? So that's why people who go in that shit, you never see them again. People who try to go to Antarctica, or people who have made the trek to Antarctica mysteriously disappear after they, you know. So, you know, I always tell people there's a reason why 52 countries to match the 52 weeks of the year take a 1 week guard of Antarctica to make sure nobody get in and out of Antarctica unless they allow it. This is a conspiracy at the highest levels. And that conspiracy first lies within the fact that, okay, we eating black babies and we drinking black baby blood and we're doing this. And look, and then we make the black people do a ritual called communion at church where they symbolically drink the blood of Christ and symbolically eat the flesh of Christ, which is what we're really doing to them. We're really eating their black babies. We're really drinking their black baby blood. And they're symbolically drinking some, you know, grape juice and a chip from Father such and such at the Catholic Church or Pastor such and such at the Baptist Church. And little do you know, this is all a ritual to show you, look what we doing you behind the scenes. Look what we're doing you behind the scenes. It sound like that laugh on the Simpsons. Yeah, they laughing at you behind the scenes. So y'all gotta wake up, you know what I mean? If the war is against your melanin, what is so great about your melanin that changes the life? Well, if you understand that you're in a computer holographic matrix and inside of you your melanin is actual miniature computers, then you will have it at its cleanest and its highest, and your computer will start communicating with the overall matrix computer, and you'll start manifesting your destiny within the matrix like Neo. They don't want you to do that though. They want you, they don't look at it. They want your hair, they want your bald head, they don't want your hair, nice receiving energy and frequency. You feel me? They don't want none of this shit. You feel me? So as long as you know that the war is against your melanin, one of the greatest ways to distract you with your melanin is through TV. Another great way to distract your melanin. So let's look at the ritual. You wake up in the morning, you gonna eat something out your refrigerator if you're the type of person to eat at home. What you're eating, the average person eating in their refrigerator, they bought from the establishment's grocery stores. Right? Now, the establishment gives you two choices in the grocery store. We got a produce section where you can get all these fruits and these vegetables and this da-da-da-da-da and this, that, and the third and blah, 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 blah. And then you got all this other shit. You notice how small the produce section is. It's the small section.
Yeah, because I work at a grocery store. I mean, I work at Sam's Club, and you know, I mean, they got organic bananas, and it's small compared to all the other aisles. They got all this Nestle products, and I'm like,
and it's gonna be, and it's small. So when you go to the store, our minds is programmed to, you know, follow what's big. Like, you feel me? So when we go, we see the produce over there. But damn, look at this big ass. I could go down there, I could get some Captain Crunch, and I could remember, and it's all about the taste buds. So now you done got your Captain Crunch, you got your Doritos, you got, you know, your meat and your potatoes, and you got all kind of stuff, right? Now you done went and whipped your meal up. You ready? While you was riding, you was listening to the 440 hertz frequency. That's the devil, they programming the music. So you're listening to 440 hertz, Lil Uzi Vert. You heard me? You're listening to you know, whoever popping at the time, whoever on the radio. YB, you know, Lil TJ, some fucking body. You know, and you listening to them on the radio at the 440 hertz frequency. That's pre-programming. Remember, your melanin has computer chip technology. Okay, so it's not just the music you're listening to, and we just showed you in the lesson how melanin is influenced by music, and it takes it and stores it, and it uses it for later. So melanin,
like we literally USB cards, like in a way.
No.
USB ports.
What color is a USB chip? That black. Right. So yes, you are a little miniature USB storing and receiving and sending signals. So now you listen to the 440. Now you done went home. You pre-programmed on the 440. You feel me? Now you about to eat you some more 440 frequency food, right? Then after I eat me some 440 frequency food, I'm about to lay up there and either watch me some 440 frequency Netflix. I'm about to watch some 440 frequency news, TV, something. You feel me? And now I'm low. Look, you see how it was a combination of things? Oh, don't talk about I got my microwave in here. I got this right here. I got all these electronics around me. Right? Don't talk about, oh shit, I got my phone stay on me. Oh my goodness. The
That's a
radiation
lot
from
of junk being poured into your cells and your DNA. So
so so if you got all that poured into your cells and your DNA, it's no wonder black folks can't make it to live past 50.
and
So
then the water in Florida horrible. It's
man,
horrible.
I'd rather drink the water than drink fucking Pepsi, Sprite, Kool-Aid, some
I
motherfucking
would too.
bullshit. I'll drink faucet water before I drink that bullshit that they giving me in the fucking store. We'll say natural flavors, and we just found out natural flavors in the fucking
Right.
can. I don't want to drink your black air. I'm good. You drink damn. I might make a meme. Nigga drinking Coca-Cola. Nigga drinking black people.
You should. You should.
Nigga drinking black people, man. So yeah.
Mm.
Any other questions, cares, or concerns that you got?
No, that was just like the big question I had. But yeah, you answered it. Yeah. But thank you though. Thank you for your time.
Got you covered.
Thank you. Good night, love.
Good night. Yeah, all day, man. And yeah, nigga, you drinking that Coca-Cola? Nigga, you black people, nice, cool, and refreshing. Nigga, you drinking black folk. Period. You drinking black people. So yeah, man, I'm glad everybody got a chance to experience that and protect your neck, man. Protect your melanin, man. I know it's hard, bro. Eat your fruits and your vegetables, bro. Go on a fast, go on a diet, eat your cellular cleanse, do all of these things. And when I'm talking to you, I'm talking to me as well. I'm always in fast mode. I'm always in or trying to stay in, spiritual discipline of my melanin mode. You feel me? So yeah, man, let's keep it popping. Let's keep it rocking. And we definitely gonna get it popping. We definitely gonna get it popping. And until next time, sayonara.